Universal Design for Learning is a framework based in neuroscience. CAST's Chief Education Officer, David Rose, explains how the UDL Guidelines' 3 principles map to the 3 brain networks related to learning.
We look at 3 really big parts of the neural networks that are inside our heads. The first are ones in the back of our brains that are all about taking information in and transforming it into usable knowledge, the way that we perceive, sense things, and understand them. And those networks are highly variable. People are different in the ways they take information in, what they're good at, what they have as weaknesses. So those differences lead to a principle, which is making sure that we represent information in enough ways that everybody has an equal chance to succeed at taking that information in and turning it into usable knowledge. So the first principle lines up to really the back part of our brain, the parts that take information in, and the principles about how do we present information. The second big part of the brain is the front part of the brain, which is not focused on taking information in, but on acting, on expressing what one knows, on acting on the world, problem solving, making plans, all of those things. So the front part of the brain also is a source of huge variability. The differences can be seen in language, in the way we move, in the way that we draw, the way that we express ourselves in countless ways. So they link up in Universal Design for Learning to the idea of multiple means of action and expression. The third, in many ways most important, differences are really in the center of the brain. When you open up the brain and look, you see the parts of the brain that are not about taking information in, not about expressing it, but are about evaluating it. What's important? These kinds of evaluations to say, this is important to me for one of these reasons. The center parts of our brain do that, but we're, of course, very different in what interests us, what frightens us, what motivates us. We're very different. That lines up to another principle, which is to provide multiple means of engagement, that in education, there isn't a single way that we would engage all students because they're really different. So we need multiple means of engagement to ensure that we equally engage every student.